Greetings and salutations, my name is Delchan, helping you build killing machines so you can dominate in PvP and special hero maps. If you want help earning all the orbs, feathers, sacred coins, and here's the game throws at you all the time, consider subscribing. But right now, I am just so excited about the FEH Channel stream tonight. I can't contain it. I have all these ideas in my head, and I just want to get them all out so that if I guess any of these correctly, I could just point to this video and say, look, I knew it, I knew it. There's also going to be a few joke ideas in here, so I hope you could sort through them. If you can't, that's fine. I'd be more than happy to make fun of you in the comments down below. I want the friends list to mean something. I mean, whenever the game first started, I remember looking at the friends list and thinking, this is pretty garbage, but it's Nintendo, but maybe they'll step up their game, maybe they'll get somewhere. And then they had this wave of cheaters hacking in game characters, and Nintendo banned not them from the game, but they're like, no, you're not going to access these features. And one of those features was the friends list, and I was like, oh, that means his friends list is going to be important, it's going to be great. No, nothing's happened with the friends list. Nothing has happened with the friends list. Come on, IS. Get it together. I have friends and I want them to mean something. None of you mean anything now. I want to meet Sharina's mom. Have you seen that dialogue option? Have you gotten it before? I can't believe it that she is pen pals with her mother inside the same castle. I need to figure out who this woman is who spawned Alphonse and Sharina. I just need to meet her. I want to have an owl sword. It's like the owl tones, except for its in sword form. So you'll be able to use it and get that buff whenever you're surrounded. And it also gives you distant counter. Speaking of the Escrow Trio, I want to be able to level them up with merges and other cool things. I think that, honestly, I think that you should be able to spend less feathers on them. It maybe even no feathers on them at all to be able to get them to advance into 5-star first of all, but after that I think you should be able to spend feathers just on them to be able to just magically pull some unit from the ether to merge them with. I think that that would be great because as it stands right now, people leave them behind and it's so sad. I mean, everyone's always left Alphonse behind. I'm so sorry. But once you get going in the game, you don't really use them too much anymore. Some people go back to using Sharina or Anna for a while. A couple people use Alphonse out of spite, but otherwise, I don't know. If you could just merge them and if you had an easier time to invest in them, I think it'd be awesome. I want to have like this microtransaction box that you can buy that has costumes in it. And then you could just dress everybody up in costumes like cat ears or pterodactyl wings, things like that. I think Hero Merit should just keep on incrementing, at least to maybe like 9999 because that's all the interface can affect, but I want Hero Merit to keep on going up. I want a game mode where you can use your friends list in either one of two ways. Either you can use your friends to battle like this horrible boss or this gate or something like that, where it's like it's a warrior style map where enemies just keep on streaming at you and there's like a gate up at the top that you send all your heroes to and they can keep on hitting, and if you using your friends' heroes can eventually destroy this by the end of the week, month, season, something like that, I don't know, you get some goodies. Another idea for like a game mode like that is that it randomly picks 5 of your friends and puts them into like a series of like 5 maps that are like PvP. It takes their defensive teams and it just lines them up. And if you can go through that in like just in a quick chain, like you only get one shot at this a day. It's sort of like arena assault, except for you just get one shot, you know? I think that whenever new banners come out, it's not going to be like a whole banner launch anymore. It's just signifying that new heroes are coming out, and that for all the banners after that, the new hero launch banner for Tempest Trials, for the weapon focus banners, Bound Hero Battle banners, for every banner that comes out, there's going to be one new hero and a couple of old ones in a mix. And then the next Hero Fest is going to have this feature where you're going to have a special portal that has a 1% chance of pooling a unit that you get to choose, but every other chance, you're getting a barter. I don't really know how that's much different from how things are right now, but that's okay. I think for heroes that you S rank, you get to make a little house for them inside the castle, like a little joint area, and so you can like get furniture and stuff like that using sacred coins and badges and orbs and stuff like that. And you get to put stuff in the room, and then they go and they interact with it whenever you're not actually fighting. I don't know, that sounds great. Then you can have like a story mode chapter, like the one that introduced the Forge, where the Asker trio is going off to recover like this long-lost legendary furniture maker, and then try to bring it back because Emblem Empire is taking it so that they can make all of their furniture all emo and black and drab. I want them to remove almost all the healers from the gray pool. I think there's going to be a Tempest Trial Mega where it's actually twice as long as normal, and you have to always go through 14 maps a day, otherwise it deletes a character from your barracks. I think that they should make it so that if there's an old and a new style of a legendary weapon, it can be inherited. I want to have physical rewards for going through Arena. Like, if you stay in Tier 20 for 2 months, you get a pop socket with the little Fire Emblem logo on it. Okay, so there's gonna be a Radiant Dawn banner, but instead of Micah and everybody that people think we're gonna get, it's gonna be Radiant Dawn, Ike, and Ike. Ike's finally coming. I want to have a skill shop that you can use to like inherit skills onto people, just like using other resources, but the only skills that are in it are Pass and Obstruct. I want there to be like a button on the UI for Arena itself that whenever you hit it, it becomes less boring. I want to see like larger maps, something that you could actually like drag and scroll. Not a heck of a lot larger, just like a little bit. Like maybe like have like a campaign style going on. Maybe even have like a, not pass and play, but like a thing where like you do your turn and then your friends actually has a squad of 4 on there as well. And then you're both coordinating back and forth. That would also be a really cool co-op mode for Fire Emblem, I think. I want like a crossover banner of Nintendo stuff. That would be wonderful, you know, like it's go ahead and pull the slot machine, summon at the portal, and you know, you get Mario or Samus or somebody like that. I think it would be awesome. I would really, I would probably wail at that really hard. Man, it sounded like it was dying. I think it would be cool if there was like a paralog chapter where you didn't pick your own units. The game gave you the units to use, and like you would get to use like weird stuff. Like you would get to use Veronica and Bruno in a fight or something like that. I think that would be super cool. So I want to see microtransactions, like you go into a fight and the opponent has like a +10 merge Reinhardt with Quick Impulse and Moonbow, and they devastate you, and the game goes, oh, your opponent had a really strong hero. How about you give us $20 right now to get a special summoning session where Reinhardt's the focus? Please prey on my insecurities as a person, please. Actually, I think it would be a cool idea if you could like trade resources with people on your friends list too. You know, it's like, no, I'm never going to use these colorless badges. What, you really want to use them? Okay, fine. How about you give me some of your blue, since obviously you're not upgrading your speed or your deflect or anything. How about you just give those to me? Then again, if we have trading, then we have cash markets, and we have the end of civilization as we know it. Might be fine with that. I want to have a contest where we get to make our own hero that is from, you know, Asker or Emblem, and like we get to like make the hero, like stats, guidance on artwork, the whole shebang. What I would do is I would actually just have like 1 hit point, 1 defense, 1 resistance, and split the rest between speed and attack. But I take that back. I would want it to have like 4 hit points, a special version of Vantage in the B slot that makes you start at 1 hit point, and distant counter. So those are all of my suggestions for the game. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments which ideas you like and which ideas you think were fake. I hope you guys are excited for the FEH Channel. I am. I plan on streaming this along with everybody else tonight. So hop on and we'll have fun. We'll talk. Make yourself some popcorn. I'll have some popcorn, maybe, if I go to the store. And it'll be a fun time. And do me a favor, if you like your Fire Emblem information hot and fresh like Grandma's cookies, hit that subscribe button. My name is Deltran. Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate all of you. And until next time, take it easy.